Hello, dear friends. I hope you're all doing well. I'm Dr. Fershta, and in this video, I'm going to share some incredible tips about exercise and the times when we should avoid it. We all know how beneficial exercise is for improving our health, increasing longevity, and enhancing our overall well-being. However, the same exercise that is incredibly good for us can have the opposite effect if done at the wrong times. Knowing this information can help us get the best results from our workouts. Exercise improves blood circulation, helps the body rebuild itself, boosts the immune system, and even allows defective genes to repair themselves, which is truly amazing. Generally, those who exercise in moderation, note that I'm not referring to professional athletes, tend to be healthier. It's often said that overweight individuals who exercise are in better health than slim people who don't exercise at all. Exercise clears blockages and prevents toxins from building up in the arteries, which is fantastic for our health. Let's dive into the first point. When the body is fighting an illness or dealing with infections, exercise is of no benefit. In fact, it can have the opposite effect, prolonging the illness. For instance, I had a patient dealing with a uterine infection who complained that her condition wouldn't improve at all despite avoiding sugar and exercising. I advised her to give her body time to recover first. When the body is fighting an infection, it uses all its energy to combat it. Exercising during this time redirects energy and delays recovery. So, when we're ill or dealing with digestive ulcers or inflammation, exercise is not recommended. When the body is healing from a wound or recovering from an illness, we shouldn't exercise or do strenuous activities. Instead, we need to give our body the chance to fully focus its energy on fighting the illness and healing. That's why, when people are sick, they're often advised to rest, follow the necessary guidelines, take it easy, and rest until you feel better. The next point is not to exercise right before bedtime. Exercising at night is generally not recommended, unless you've had dinner early enough to allow for sufficient time before your workout. Ideally, avoid exercising at least 2 hours before sleep. When you exercise at night, your body releases enough adrenaline and endorphins to make you feel energized and active. Since exercise boosts blood circulation, especially to the brain, it becomes difficult to have a deep and restful sleep. You'll feel like staying awake and being active, which disrupts your sleep rhythm and is not ideal. To maintain good health, feel well, and have enough energy to get through the day, it's essential to have sufficient quality sleep. Deep sleep allows your body to rebuild itself, repair damaged tissues, and release growth hormones, all of which contribute to energy, positivity, and a high frequency during the day. There are always new studies that challenge old ideas. You might wonder, what happened to the advice of exercising or taking a walk right after dinner? A short post-meal walk is great for regulating blood sugar levels and preventing sudden spikes. But doing an hour-long workout at that time is not a good idea. Sometimes, it's best to rely on our own judgment and common sense. Science is ever-evolving, and what is considered beneficial today might be debunked years later. You see, for years, people were told to take a certain medication because it was highly praised and widely approved. Pharmacies stocked it, and doctors regularly recommended it to their patients. But after 10, or sometimes even 20 years, the medication gets completely pulled from the market, with experts declaring it unfit for use. Then its side effects come to light, and we realize just how severe and alarming they were. Similarly, we know intuitively that exercising before bed isn't wise. It stimulates circulation when the body should be preparing for rest. Many well-known celebrities and superstars with healthy lifestyles emphasize the importance of early sleep. Some say they prefer to sleep early, even if they'd enjoy staying up until 11 p.m. This is because nighttime is meant for rest. Dimming the lights at home signals the body that it's nighttime, while artificial lights can confuse our internal system and disrupt the body's natural rhythms. Additionally, if you have injuries such as torn ligaments, muscle damage, or broken bones, avoid exercising until you are fully healed. Although exercise is beneficial, doing it while injured can worsen your condition. Once you've completely recovered, you can resume exercising. Let me share an important tip. If you exercise, don't overlook foods like figs, almonds, olives, and jujube. These are rich in essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients like vitamin D, calcium, phosphorus, and potassium. When we exercise, nutrient absorption significantly improves. And these foods are excellent for strengthening your bones and nerves, as well as promoting healthier hair, without causing weight gain. Jujube, in particular, helps thin the blood and is excellent for boosting immunity and promoting relaxation. Another critical time to avoid exercise is during extreme weather conditions, whether it's very hot or very cold. Exercising in such conditions can strain the body and lead to muscle breakdown. When you're exercising in extreme heat, it can lead to dehydration in your body. Similarly, in extreme cold, the temperature should be balanced. It varies with the season. In summer, it's not ideal to exercise at noon, and everyone knows this. In winter, early mornings are too cold for exercise, but as the time approaches noon, the weather becomes more bearable. In general, we should exercise during times when the weather is relatively balanced. Finally, I want to share an experience with you. Please take it seriously. The ideal time for exercise isn't the same for everyone. People who are overweight or have a predominance of phlegm, for example, should exercise more than someone who has a choleric, hot and dry, temperament or is in good shape. It's important not to overdo it with exercise because it can cause collagen in the skin to break down. One of our friends commented, saying, "Doctor, you always say walking is great, but I've been walking for years, and now I've lost all the collagen in my skin." When we asked how much exercise she does, she said she walks for 2 hours every day. That's a lot. Since she has a choleric temperament, this is too much for her. The collagen in her skin breaks down. We need to consider our own bodies. Personally, I do some walking, but not every day. I walk a few times a week, not every single day, because too much walking would deplete my collagen. This is not good for the skin. We always need to maintain balance. Balance is key to improving our health. For those of you looking for scientific content that isn't just copied, content based on personal experiences, we have plenty to share. With over 15 years of experience in treating illnesses, we share our knowledge in various ways on social media. Our Telegram channel, for example, has valuable, first-hand content. You can make use of it. If you have personal experiences, share them with us so others can benefit. Take care, and see you next time.